Hare Krishna. Happy Radhastami to everyone, and thank you very much for joining us for our Radhastami online celebrations at ISKCON of Connecticut. And we will get started with our Radhastami celebrations. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Radha Raka Shishadhar Murali Gokulapati Kulapala Jaya 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 Krishna Hari. Radha Raka Shishadhar Murali Gokulapati Kulapala Jaya 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 Krishna Hari. Radha Bhada Mochana Mukarochana Vidalita Gokula Kala Jaya 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 Krishna Hari. Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari. Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari. Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari. Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari. Radha Parikara Punyada Naipunyada Gokula Ruchi Suvishala Jaya 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 Krishna Hari. Radha Sukrita Vashikrita Mangala Prita Tilakita Gokula Bala Jaya 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 Krishna Hari. Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari. Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari. Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Hari Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radharani jagati dharmada purusharmada hata gokulari pujala jaya 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 Krishna Hare. Radharani jagati dharmada purusharmada hata gokulari pujala jaya 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 Krishna Hare. Radha jivana jivana govrajadana गोकुल सरसी मराला जय 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 कृष्ण हरि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरि हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. राधा मोदर क्षाकर सरसि जवरा गोकुल मंडल नाला जय 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 कृष्ण हरि. राधा मोदर क्षाकर सरसि जवरा गोकुल मंडल नाला जय 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 कृष्ण हरि. राधा भूषण भूषण घट दूषण गोकुल हृदिल भूपाल जय 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 कृष्ण हरि. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. We would like to now recite the translation. O full moon shining before Sri Radha, O Lord who holds a flute, O Master of Gokula, O Protector of your kinsmen, O Krishna, O Hari, glory, glory to you. O Lord who free Radha from the obstacles that stop her, O Lord whose face is glorious, O Lord who in Gokula breaks apart the bonds of time, O Krishna, O Hari, glory, glory to you.
O Lord, who makes Sri Radha's followers saintly and virtuous. O Lord, who makes them expert and intelligent. O best of the Gokula's glories. O Krishna, O Hari, glory, glory to you. O Lord, conquered by Radha's saintly deeds. O auspicious Tilaka, mark on Gokula's forehead. O Krishna, O Hari, glory, glory to you.
O Lord, who gives saintliness to the who take shelter of Sri Radha, O Lord, who makes them happy, O Lord, who kills the enemies of Gokula, O Krishna, O Hari, glory, glory to you. O Lord, for whom Sri Radha is more dear than life, O protector of the cows, O swan swimming in the lake that is Gokula, O Krishna, O Hari, glory, glory to you.
O nectar happiness of Sri Radha, O lotus flower growing in Gokula, O Krishna, O Hari, glory, glory to you. O ornament of Sri Radha's ornaments, O sinless one, O king of Gokula's hearts, O Krishna, O Hari, glory, glory to you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji and family. And now we are going to have our special Radhastami class by His Grace Pyari Mohan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Okay, you got on mute, and then you could talk. Okay. So I just copied a bunch of things from almost everything is from the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. So I want to start reading about some things about Radharani, understanding more about who she is. Of course, most of you already know all of this, but I'll read it anyway. It is not that Radharani is separate from Krishna. Radharani is also Krishna, for there is no difference between the energy and the energetic. Without energy, there is no meaning to the energetic. And without the energetic, there is no energy. Similarly, without Radha, there is no meaning to Krishna. And without Krishna, there is no meaning to Radha. Because of this, the Vaishnava philosophy, first of all, pays obeisances to and worships. Anybody want to guess? Okay, the internal pleasure potency of the Supreme Lord. Thus, the Lord and his potency are always referred to as Radha Krishna. Similarly, those who worship Narayan, first of all, utter the name of Lakshmi as Lakshmi Narayan. Similarly, those who worship Lord Ram, first of all, utter the name of Sita. In any case, Sita Ram, Radha Krishna, Lakshmi Narayan, the potency always comes first. There's no meaning of Krishna without Radha. There's no meaning of the energy without the energetic, and vice versa. So, people, I was listening to a lecture today given by, what's his name? Bhakti Rasamrita Swami. Very, very wonderful devotee. Nice, humble. And he was saying, he was saying pretty much, of course, the same thing as far as this principle goes. He was talking to some lady. He was reading, and he was talking to some lady on a train. The lady, she didn't like that Krishna. Why does Krishna have to be a male? Why does God have to be a male? Why can't God be female? And I remember years ago, maybe when Prabhupada was still here, someone had challenged like in that way. And the answer at that time was, you can worship Radha. That's fine. It's no difference. You don't have to worship Krishna. Worship Radha. Radha is the same. You get the same benefit by worshiping Radha. Of course, for the devotees, they actually usually go through Radha. Radha is more merciful. She's more kind. So she's the tender-hearted aspect of Krishna, is Radha. So we can see that that people who, feminists, of course, it's so foolish because you're a woman now and you'll be a man in your next life. You'll be a woman in your next life, or a male in your next life, and a female, and you don't know what you're going to be. You're none of those things. He was also mentioning about that. Even people are doing it in this life. They're changing from a male physically to a female, or vice versa. I don't know if they do it all both ways, but I would imagine they can. So we're not any of these things. We can't get on the bodily platform. But if you are, and you want to worship a female god, worship Srimati Radharani, non-different from Krishna. So this is a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, taking the part of Srimati Radharani. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tried to love Krishna as Radharani loved him. So now Lord Chaitanya was trying to love Krishna the same way Radharani did. So Krishna, always amazed by Radharani's love. How does Radharani give me such pleasure? He would ask. In order to study Radharani, Krishna lived in her role and tried to understand himself. That is the secret of Lord Chaitanya's incarnation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but he has taken the mood and role of Radharani to show us how to love Krishna. Because no one loved Krishna, and no one loves Krishna, and no one will ever love Krishna more and better than Srimati Radharani. So he came to teach us in Kali Yuga, to teach us how to love Krishna. And he had to accept the mood and the color of Srimati Radharani in order to do it. And then for himself, he can also understand what she is experiencing when she's loving him. So Krishna manifests himself as Radharani in order to enjoy his internal pleasure potency. Of the many extensions, expansions, and incarnations of the Lord, this pleasure potency is the foremost and chief. So that we know there's so many expansions of Krishna, so many incarnations of Krishna, extensions of Krishna. Krishna extends himself. But this pleasure potency is the foremost of them all. That's the Srimati Radharani. Let's see. As Krishna is the highest emblem of spiritual perfection, so Radharani is the highest emblem of the spiritual pleasure potency meant for satisfying Krishna. Krishna is the highest spiritual perfection. Radharani is the highest potency meant for satisfying Krishna. Krishna is unlimited, and Radharani is also unlimited in her ability to satisfy him. Krishna is satisfied just by seeing Radharani. But Radharani expands herself in such a way that Krishna desires to enjoy her more. So just by seeing her, he's enjoying, but she does something to make him love her even more. So because Krishna was unable to estimate the pleasure potency of Radharani, he decided to accept the role of Radharani. And that combination of Krishna and Radharani is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, when the pleasure potency is further condensed, like you get condensed milk, it's cooked down quite a bit, condensed. It is called Mahabhava. So when this pleasure potency is further condensed, it's called Mahabhava. Srimati Radharani, the eternal consort of Krishna, is the personification of that Mahabhava. So in this regard, in the Ujjvala Nilamani 4.3, Rupa Goswami states that there are two competitors in loving Krishna. Does anybody know? There's Radharani and who? Competitor.
Who is Radharani's competitor? Is that the question, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Chandravali.
Very good. Thank you. Rupa Goswami states that there are two competitors in loving Krishna, Radharani and Chandravali. When they are compared, it appears that Radharani is superior, for she is Mahabhava Swarupa. The term Mahabhava Swarupa, the personification of Mahabhava, is applicable to Radharani only and no one else. Mahabhava is full of the pleasure potency, and it is an exhibition of the highest love for Krishna. Radharani is therefore known throughout the world as the most beloved of Krishna, and her name is always associated with Krishna as Radha Krishna. Radharani is so expert in all affairs that all the damsels of Braja come to learn arts from her. So she's expert in so many things, and so they go to learn from her. I mean, just like you see somebody's really good at something at our temple, so other people go and learn from her how to do it. But she is so extraordinarily beautiful that even the goddess of fortune and Parvati, the wife of Lord Shiva, desire elevation to her standard of beauty. Arundhati, who is known as the most chaste lady in the universe. So there's chaste ladies, but the most chaste lady in the universe is Arundhati. And she desires to learn the standard of chastity from Srimati Radharani. Since even Lord Krishna cannot estimate Radharani's highly transcendental qualities, it is not possible for an ordinary man to estimate them. Even Krishna can't do it, so how can anybody else? We can just make some effort, but we can't, just like the qualities of Krishna or the pastimes of Krishna. You can't know everything about Krishna, you can't know everything about Radharani. And even if you could, it will expand in the next moment. So the associates of Radharani include her personal associates. Her personal associates called Shakis, and her near assistants called Manjaris. So these are Shakis and Manjaris. It is very difficult to express the dealings of Radharani's associates with Krishna because they have no desire to mix with him or enjoy with him personally. Rather, they are always ready to help Radharani associate with Krishna. So this is what they do. They just try to make arrangements for Radharani to associate with Krishna. They'll fix up the area. They'll do different things to get Radharani to associate with Krishna, and they're pleased. So although the associates of Radharani do not expect any personal attention from Krishna, Radharani is so pleased with them that she arranges individual meetings between Krishna and the damsels of Braja. Indeed, Radharani tries to unite her associates with Krishna by many transcendental maneuvers. And she takes more pleasure in these meetings than in her own meetings with him. So she's happier when she can make arrangements for one of her Shakis or assistants or Manjaris. When she arranges for them to meet with Krishna, she's even happier than when she personally associates with Krishna. So this is the spiritual world. You become happier when someone else does really well. So we should also try to emulate that mood. And when someone does really good in their service, we should be really happy for them. And we actually become happy. So she takes more pleasure in these meetings than in her own meetings with him. When Krishna sees that both Radharani and her associates are pleased by his association, he becomes more satisfied. So it's ever increasing transcendental bliss. Such loving reciprocation has nothing to do with material lust. So in case somebody's thinking in that way, although it resembles the material union between man and woman, because of that similarity, such reciprocation is sometimes called, in transcendental language, transcendental lust. So because it seems like lust, sometimes it's called transcendental lust, as confirmed in the Gautamiya Tantra. Lust means attachment to one's personal sense gratification. But as far as Radharani and her associates are concerned, they have no desire for personal sense gratification. They only want to satisfy Krishna, and he's God. What more can you want to do? Satisfying Krishna is the most pleasing thing you can do. So how much time do I have left? It looks like, right, 5 minutes left. That's it. Wow. Okay, I'm going to skip. I'm going to ask a couple of questions. So you can unmute if there's no talking in your home, and then you're going to first one to answer gets the credit. So you got to listen carefully. This is okay. First of all, who wrote this? I'm going to read it. You tell me who wrote it. Say it. Even if you can say it even before I read the whole thing, it's okay. I emphatically say to you, O brothers, you will obtain your good fortune from the Supreme Lord Krishna only when Srimati Radharani becomes pleased with you. Who wrote it? Nobody knows. Sudevi Priya?
Rupa Goswami?
No.
No.
I want somebody to know, not guess. I'll tell you, nobody seems to answer. I'll answer it. Srila Prabhupada wrote it. Next,
Prabhuji, I didn't hear the question. I was muted for a while.
you were muted.
Sorry.
So what? You couldn't hear me because you were muted?
No, I was muted. I had some noise in the background.
Okay. Okay. I emphatically say to you, O brothers, you will obtain your good fortune from the Supreme Lord Krishna only when Srimati Radharani becomes pleased with you. First question was, who said it? Did you hear my answer?
I heard your answer, so I can give you the answer again.
Okay, so the next question is, where and when did Srila Prabhupada write this?
That I'm not sure, but I have read it somewhere. I don't remember where.
He wrote it in a Bengali poem at sea in the Atlantic Ocean aboard the Jaladuta on September 13th, that's today, in 1965. 1965, so he wrote it, was it 56 years ago. He wrote it today while he's crossing the ocean and his 32nd day of his journey at sea. So what is he thinking about while he's crossing the ocean? I don't have much time, but I just like that a lot. Okay, Lord Chaitanya asked Ramananda Roy, man, this is another question. See if you can answer it. And the first one who answers gets the point. Who possesses the most valuable thing in the world? Ramananda Roy replied, who possesses the most valuable thing in the world? What did Ramananda Roy?
The devotee of the Lord?
Oh, it's close.
Radharani.
No. He who has love for Radha and Krishna possesses the most valuable jewel and the greatest riches. One who is addicted to material sense gratification or material wealth is not really wealthy. When one comes to the spiritual platform of Krishna consciousness, he can understand that there is no riches more valuable than love of Radha and Krishna. Next question. What is the most profitable thing in the world? Oh, not only
Most profitable.
wait, let me finish. The most profitable thing in the world, the essence of all auspicious events. Ramananda Roy replied,
The holy name of the Lord?
that's a good guess. That's Bhakti is another guess. That's from Ganapati Govind. It says, Ramananda Roy replied that there is nothing as profitable as the association of pure devotees. I mean, these are just things in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, but it's really nice to hear these little things. It is not Radharani's, it is not that Radharani is separate from Krishna. Radharani is also Krishna, but there's no difference between the energy and the energetic. I don't know why I have that. That's not really a question, but okay. And then I'm not going to read the qualities of Radharani because I don't have time. We'll see if I can get another question. Okay, it said in Vrindavan, Krishna is dressed as Radha Krishna. Krishna, the property of Radharani. That's what it means. Krishna, the property of Radharani. Radha Krishna, at least that's one thing. Radharani's sense of hearing is eternally fixed on what?
Krishna.
Krishna's name and fame.
Flute, Krishna's flute.
No, I said Krishna's name and
Name and
fame. Radharani's sense of hearing is eternally fixed on Krishna's name and fame. Radharani's smile is just like the taste of
Honey.
honey.
Nectar.
No, but two people, Ganapati Govind said the same thing, but it's not. I mean, might be too. Anybody want to guess again? Last chance. We don't have time. It's,
Nectar?
I don't know what you said, but Radharani's smile is just like the taste of camphor. That's a hard one, but now you know. Okay, this, how much older is Krishna than Radha? Now, I'm just going to tell you, because in different places, apparently people say so many things. But in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, it says something. I'm going by what that says. Anybody want to guess?
Is it 2
15 days.
years?
15 days is correct. Who said that?
I did.
That's Sudevi Priya? Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Very good. That is correct. Some people say a year and 15 days. Some people say, they say a lot of things. 7 years. Then there's a whole thing about how much he's older in the spiritual world, which I think that what that means is how much it appears they're older, because they're both eternal. They same time. There was never a time that neither of them ever didn't exist. So, but one is old, just like the mother is older than the cowherd boys. So they're all eternal. They're all the same age in that sense, but it seems like some are older. And that's a whole thing, and I don't understand it. So now we got to have the Aarti. Anyway, thank you very much. We're going to have Aarti now. And I'll give you your test papers back the next class. Hare Krishna, glories to Prabhupada.
Haribol.
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Gaur Sundar Bhagavan ki Jai Jai Sri Radhe Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Prabhupada Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Ashyata Desatarine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Ashyata Desatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Devasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Chaitanya Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Radharani की जय, महारानी की जय, राधारानी 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 की जय, महारानी की जय, वृषभानु दुलाल की जय जय 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 जय, राधा रानी की जय, महारानी की 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 जय, राधे राधे श्याम श्याम, 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 राधे 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 श्याम श्याम, राधा रानी की जय, महारानी की जय, 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 बरसाने वाली की जय जय 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 जय, राधा रानी की जय, महारानी की जय, राधा रानी की जय, महारानी रानी की जय महारानी की जय राधारानी की जय महारानी की जय वृषभानु दुलाल की जय जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन 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 जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धा राम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धा बलिला कैलो श्रीनंदनंदा बलिला कैलो श्रीनंदनंदा जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन 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 श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन राम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन बलिया कैलो श्रीनंदनंदा श्रीनंदा यशोदा जय जय गोपाल जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन राधारानी की जय महारानी की जय 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 राधारानी की जय राधारानी की जय महारानी 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 की जय जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय राधा पथ साथी राधा पथ साथी राधे जय राधा पथ साथी राधा पथ साथी राधे जय राधा कुंज बिहारी राधा कुंज बिहारी राधे जय राधा कुंज बिहारी राधा कुंज बिहारी राधे जय राधा रास बिहारी राधा रास बिहारी राधे जय राधा रास गिरिवरधारी राधे जय राधा गिरिवरधारी राधा गिरिवरधारी राधे जय राधा लंडनेश्वर राधा लंडनेश्वर राधे जय राधा लंडनेश्वर राधा श्रीला प्रभु पाद पान धन हे श्रीला प्रभु पाद पान धन हे जय राधा रस बिहारी राधा रस बिहारी राधे जय राधा रस बिहारी राधा रस बिहारी राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे 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 जय श्री राधे 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 श्याम श्याम 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 राधे 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 श्याम श्याम राधे राधे श्याम श्याम नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा 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 जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी नयन पथगामी भवातो मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी नयन पथगामी भवातो मे जय बलदेव जय हलधारी जय बलदेव जय हलधारी जय बलदेव जय हलधारी जय बलदेव जय हलधारी Jaya Sudarshan, 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 Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Swami Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Swami Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Swami Jaya Jagannath. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Jai Jai Sri Radhe. सबको मिले वृंदावन।
Now, Vishnupada, Paramahansa, Parabhakti, Charana Ravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabrajacharya Satara Satashri Srimati's Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Ravinda ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki jai. Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Mayapur Dham ki jai, Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Jamuna Mai ki jai, Bhakti Devi ki jai, Srimati Tulsi Maharani ki jai, Lord Jagannath Baladev, Subhadra Devi ki jai, Shri Shri Gauranitai ki jai, Lord Nrsimhadev ki jai, Shri Shalagram Shilas ki jai, Shri Giriraj Maharaj ki jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna ki jai, Shri Radhastami ki jai, Srimati Radharani ki jai. O Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Nath ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us for our special Radhastami celebration. Hari Bol. Thank you very much. And with that, we are going to conclude our Radhastami celebrations. Thank you very much for joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe.
Radhe. Jai Shri Radhe.
Mahabhava Swarupini ki jai.
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 Kanchana Gaurangi.
Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami
Hare Priye.
Tatarubhyascha Kripa
Sindhu Vacha.
Patitanam
Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah.
Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Shri Shri Radhastami ki
Ki
jai.
Jai.
Mahamahotsav ki jai.
Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
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 Hari Bol.
So probably the last time we're having a program here on Zoom, and we finally got somebody with a good camera to do it.
Ganpati Govind Prabhu ki jai.
Now, I have a question for those who were leading. I mean, Prananath Govind was leading. Who was there in the audience there, and where were they? It was good. Sounded really good, you know. With the
Yeah, so I got an instruction that by your blessings, we need to have audience where they should sing along with, in the Kirtan. So I thought what to do now. So I requested Tanmay Prabhu to join, and then Dev Prabhu, I said, why don't you also join? And then I said, we need someone to play Mridanga. So I said, Rasraj Prabhu, can you also join? So then Advika, Krishna Priya were dancing like mad elephant at the back. And they really enjoyed and danced. So that gave a lot of enthusiasm. Yeah. And we also had some professional mic, looks like a mic which can take out unnecessary sounds and give you the best quality sound. So that's what made this Kirtan. So all glories to all the
I was disappointed that we couldn't see any of the chanters. That should have been videotaped. You didn't have your camera on.
Vicon on. So we have
Ganpati Govind said that it wasn't on.
okay, we didn't. We wanted to focus on the DTs and on the, so that's why we did not have camera on.
We wanted just a little bit of you, mostly the DDs, but we wanted a little of you guys.
Yes, you got a
Hari Bol.
Hi. Yeah. I called up Rasaraj because was it in Rasaraj's house or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Is this your home? Where is it? Where is everyone?
We are at Dev Prabhu's house.
Oh, there. Oh, okay. Because Ganapati Govind said, Rasaraj, your camera was on. So we thought maybe that's, no. He said that your mic was on. So that's what we thought it was. So I called you, but nobody answered. And
Yeah, I was busy with all. Maybe it was.
no, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to try to get it on. And I don't know who organized the program, but they missed out on that. Hi, Bo, Dev.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Jai Jai Sri
At least we get to see you now, so that's really good. Thank you.
If you want to desire more, Prananath Govind Prabhu wants to chant more if everyone is okay.
Well, those who want to stay on can stay on. I don't know how many people are still, how many people we got. We got 16 people still on. If you'd like to stay on, join in the Kirtan.
Hari Bol.
You know, we'll say on what we can. Ganapati Govind has to go home sometime, so when we're gonna shut off ours at that time. I can tell you one thing, looking at the two pictures, Ganapati Govind's phone is better than what you're using. It's sharp and clear.
This is laptop.
Yeah, that's what I don't like the laptop so much. That's what we used to use, and I don't like it.
Actually, yeah, this laptop is camera.
Not as good as the phones.
Yeah, phone.
Anyway,
Is,
start chanting. Start chanting.
Radhe Kishori Daya Karo, Radhe Kishori Daya Karo, Radhe Kishori Daya Karo, Radhe Kishori Daya Karo, Daya Karo.
We are, the camera is still on here at the temple, so you have to focus on the deities.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Prabhu.
Krishna दया करो राधे दया करो, 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 राधे किशोरी दया करो, राधे किशोरी दया करो, श्यामा लाडली दया करो, श्यामा लाडली दया करो, मोरा मना लगे बरसाने में, 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 जहाँ विराजे राधा रानी, जहाँ विराजे राधा रानी, जहाँ विराजे महारानी, जहाँ विराजे महारानी, मोरा मना लगे बरसाने में, 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 जहाँ विराजे राधा रानी, जहाँ विराजे राधा रानी, राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय, 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 वृषभानु दुलाल की जय जय 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 जय, राधा रानी की जय महारानी की 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 जय, रानी की जय महारानी की जय, राधा 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 रानी की जय महारानी की जय, राधे 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 राधे, जय श्री राधे, राधे राधे राधे, राधे 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 जय श्री राधे 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 बरसाने में राधे राधे बरसाने में राधे राधे वृंदावन में राधे राधे गंज गली में राधे राधे गोवर्धन में राधे राधे यमुना किनारे राधे राधे वृंदावन में राधे राधे बरसाने में राधे 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 जय जय माधव दैते राधे जय जय माधव दैते गोकुल तारुणे मण्डलमैते गोकुल तारुणे मण्डलमैते गोकुल तारुणे मण्डलमैते गोकुल तारुणे मण्डलमैते राधे जय जय माधव दैते 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 गोकुल तारुणे मण्डलमैते गोकुल तारुणे मण्डलमैते गोकुल तारुणे मण्डलमैते गोकुल तारुणे मण्डलमैते दामोदर राति वर्धन वेशे हरिनिष्कुट वृन्दा विपिनेशे दामोदर राति वर्धन वेशे हरिनिष्कुट वृन्दा विपिनेशे राधे जय जय माधव दैते राधे जय जय माधव दैते जय श्री राधे राधे जय जय माधव दैते विश्वानुरागी नवदशि लेखे ललित जय श्री राधे रमित विशाखे विश्वानुरागी नवदशि लेखे ललित सखी गुण रमित विशाखे राधे जय श्री राधे राधे जय जय माधव दैते राधे जय जय माधव दैते राधे जय जय माधव दैते करुणाम कुरुमयि करुणा भरीते सनक सनतन वर्णित चरिते करुणा कुरुमयि करुणा भरीते सनक सनतन वर्णित चरिते राधे जय जय माधव दैते 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 राधे जय जय राधे जय जय माधव दैते राधे जय जय माधव दैते राधे राधे जय जय माधव दैते 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 राधे 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 जय जय माधव दैते राधे जय जय राधे जय जय माधव दैते
श्री राधाष्टमी की श्री राधाष्टमी महामहोत्सव की श्रील प्रभुपाद की
महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नमो नमो ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे विश्वासने जायते शरीरा विद्यादाय जनेन्द्रियताहे का जीव पहले विश्व सागरे तार मत्ते जीवाति लोभो सुरमति आते जगा कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़ा दयामा करी बारा जीवदान सप्रसादं दिलो बाय सैयादान भक्ता पाओ राधा कृष्ण गोनादा मेरा को चतन गाय गौ निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद जय कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे श्री श्री राधा रानी महाप्रसाद की जय सबको बोल देना आ जाने प्रसाद के लिए हरि बोल. All are invited to come here and honor Prasadam. Hari Bol.